This is how you make Norwegian pancakes from scratch. Step 1 is to gather your ingredients. You'll need butter, sugar, flour, eggs, milk, Pam cooking spray, a large mixing bowl, a spatula, a large non-stick pan, a whisk, measuring cups, 2 plates, napkins, a spoon, and a helper. Grab your egg and crack it against the side of the bowl. Once the egg is in and there's no eggshells, take your 1/2 cup and fill it up with milk, making sure that it's not overflowing. After you do that, pour it into the bowl. Take your whisk and whisk your egg and milk until it is one smooth consistency. Once you finish whisking, set the whisk off to the side. Grab your 1 cup measuring cup and scoop up enough flour to fill it up to the top. Take your spatula and wipe off the excess flour. Once you do that, mix in the 1 cup of flour until it is a thick consistency as shown in the video. You don't have to use all the flour, but ideally, you can use a 1/2 cup. Once you finish mixing everything together, take your pan and bring it over to your burner. Make sure the burner is on high to medium heat and let the pan sit there for a few minutes or a few seconds until you can feel the heat radiating off of the pan. Once you can feel the heat radiating off, then your pan is ready. Turn the pan heat down and take your Pam spray. Once you have your Pam spray in hand, take your pan, lift it up, and make sure you spray the Pam all over the pan. Once you have that and you can see that the oil is beading off, take your 1/2 cup measuring cup, scoop up some of the mixture and pour it onto the pan. Once you can see that it is cooking over, then you can go ahead and start prying the edges away from the pan. Once you have the edges of the pancake pried away, then you can flip it. You can either use a spatula or you can shake the pan and then flip it over up in the air. That is a little more difficult, so I would recommend using the spatula method. Once that it is completely cooked, you can flip it over one more time and then slide it off of your pan onto your plate, one of the 2 plates. Set your pan off to the side, making sure not to turn off the stove. Butter your Norwegian pancake and add a little bit of sugar. Once you do that, you can proceed to roll up the Norwegian pancake. Take your spatula and cut it in half. Then you can proceed to do that with the rest of the batter until your batter is run out. Once all of your batter is run out, make sure to turn off the stove, remove the pan from the heat, and clean up your mess by putting all of your ingredients away, all of your milk, all of your dishes, washing your dishes, and don't forget, share with your family. They're really good.